It's motion picture money.
All right. So we all know 50 wish she got an abortion, right?
Right.
So this next topic, we're gonna talk about the nurse baby killer.
Oh yeah, let's
nurse baby killer. Let's get to it.
Yeah, I'll read it out for you right now. Got it right here. It's just gonna be juicy.
She was doing live abortions.
All right, y'all ready? British nurse charged after being accused of killing 7 babies and attempting to kill 10 more by insulin poisoning.
That's crazy.
All right, British nurse Lacie Letby charged after
Yeah, all
being
that and
killed.
Marquise can't be grateful. Come on, bro. Just be grateful to be alive, man.
I bet 50 wanted that nurse to be taking care of his baby.
50 wish he was in a napkin. Fucking.
All right.
Damn. Don't watch this, Marquise.
Hey, we gotta bring Marquise to the pod.
We just owe you an apology, man. Let's just start kicking
Let's
off
get
there.
him on Zoom.
Oh god.
All right, British nurse Lacie Letby charged after being accused of killing 7 babies and attempting to kill 10 more by insulin poisoning. Continuing the prosecution, opening statement for the third day, Nick Johnson, KC, said the circumstances of the girl's death were an extreme example, even by the standards of this case.
Extreme example of feminism.
Exactly. There were 4 separate occasions. There were 4 separate occasions on which we allege Lacie Letby tried to kill her. He said the child referred to for legal reasons as child. I was resilient, he said. But ultimately, at the 4th attempt, Lacie Letby succeeded in killing her. He said on the occasion Miss Letby of Hereford had injected child 1 with air. Whoa.
Yeah, you can't do that.
That's
Air?
crazy.
That'll kill you instantly.
Okay.
Or not instantly, but
all right, people argue, oh, the death penalty is wrong. Why, bro? Why?
yeah, no,
She
yeah,
needs to
yeah.
have that same shit. Have someone inject air into her. I really feel like we should get way more creative with death penalty. Same thing for PNB Rock's killers. Put all 3 of them in a room, 1 machete, 1 of y'all leaving.
That's
in the dark.
In the dark is no, because then we can't watch unless we got
We got night vision.
Night vision. Yeah.
Bro, like we need
and
to
sell it on pay-per-view.
The punishment got to be crazy, bro. You do
Saw
anything
shit.
like that, dog. Like, come on now.
We got to bring back Saw.
She needs to die the same way that she did all that.
Bro, Saw really did have like a great idea because they did put it on TV at some point.
What's that? What's Saw?
The movie.
Saw.
Oh, Saw.
Saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
yeah.
and they was going through all the mazes.
Yeah, you
want to
get out? Cut your fucking arm off or reach in.
Yeah.
Bro, I hate in Saw when they like wait till the last minute to finally start getting moving, and then the time runs out and they die.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
bitch, you was contemplating dipping your hand in all this like acid and fucking barbed wire for all this time. Now you finally do it, and it's too late.
Yeah. I know. It's like you. Oh, bro, that is fucking real. But yeah, I feel like Saw definitely was way ahead of its time because
Facts.
it should do those types of death penalties
For this
or
lady.
something. Yeah, or like you know how they have in some countries they'll put like the glass box and you can watch people fucking, but it should be like a torture method. Crazy people would stop committing crimes.
The school shooters, everyone's mad because that recent school shooter, he didn't get the death penalty. The one in Uvalde, I think it was Uvalde,
Serious?
which would sound weird if it was that quick. But I don't know. Death penalty's not on the table. But bro, the school shooters, round up him, round up the other guy, round up that other kid, the one that everyone's gone viral. They all have the interviews and stuff of like the interrogation. Round them up, get them on a training ground, shootout. One of y'all making it out.
That's too quick.
No, the shootout. Yeah, you got to give them like a dull
Bro,
knife.
but you know how scared you'd be. Oh, you're right.
A
It is
dull
quick.
knife would be way more entertaining to watch.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
they
only
can
like
be
the
straight
You
shootout.
guys are way too tame.
No, I only like the shootout because
What
like
do
I
you
just
like?
feel like people should whatever you put other people through, you should be in that because I know they're gonna be
Yeah.
shitting bricks. Like, hey, now play with someone that could shoot back at you, and they got the same thing on the line.
Okay,
have fun.
So what would you
rubber
do?
bullets
What would
till
you,
one dies.
What would you do for Jeffrey Dahmer?
He can get fucked in the ass.
Him and some
He
other
might
serial
like it.
killers. Just so a dull knife. All put X amount of them in there, and they gotta just hash it out.
To your point, like they gotta like he ate people. So what would be his punishment for eating people? So does somebody eat him?
No, I don't know. I wouldn't go that deep. I just for that
See,
one, him and the other serial killers.
I want to take out each tooth.
or he
one
gets
by
eaten
one.
alive. Eaten alive.
I would take out each tooth one by one. Each fingernail
sexual
one
shit?
by one.
On some sexual stuff or what?
Each digit of your finger is coming off one by one. I'm cutting off your tongue. All right. I'm cutting out your eyes. All right. You're gonna be fucking just fucking sitting there. Matter of fact, eyes are last. I want you to see everything that happens to you. All your toes are mine.
Fuck his
Yo,
face.
why are you looking at me? You looking at me?
Huh? I'm talking some real torture shit, motherfucker.
After you cut off
I'm
his head,
gonna try to save you.
your-
I'm gonna have a doctor come stitch you up after I stab you in the stomach, like that type shit, like that. Like You're gonna suffer. You're gonna be tortured,
And
buddy.
the whole time
You got a hard on.
You gonna have a baton in your ass.
No.
Crazy. Whole time, bro.
But this lady deserves everything coming to her.
Okay. Let me read a
Oh,
little
there's
bit
more shit to this? Wow.
Yeah. On her second attempt, he said she had stood in the doorway of the girl's darkened room and commented she looked pale. The girl's designated nurse then turned on the light and saw child 1 was not breathing. The court also heard that a doctor who had become suspicious of Miss Letby walked in on her as she allegedly attempted to kill another baby. Dr. Ravi Jayaram. Hey, my people.
Nice.
Let's
Yes,
go.
sir.
Let's
Yes,
go.
sir.
We ain't surprised, brown doctor. A pediatric consultant had helped her deliver child K, who was born at 25 weeks and later became aware the nurse was alone with the baby. Mr. Johnson...
That shit is so
Mr.
scary.
Johnson told the jury feeling uncomfortable with this because he had started to notice the coincidence between the unexplained deaths, serious collapses, and the presence of Lucy Letby. Dr. J. Ram decided to check on where Miss Letby was and how child K was. This is crazy because they have to
This is
prove that
stupid.
she killed them. So they're putting all these things together. Okay, every single time she's the nurse, a baby dies. So 7 fucking babies, bro. That
Die in your care. That's way too many, bro.
That's crazy.
And it's like, I bet nurses, they have shifts. You have to go back. Okay, yeah, you're done with the baby over here. But every single time you are the nurse, what if there's another nurse? Imagine she's getting framed for another nurse's work.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be some movie
But
shit right there.
I think this lady, this kind of goes to the category of like psychopath type shit. You know, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a serial killer, but like she knows what she's doing. She's able to lead a normal life of being a nurse, but she just kills. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And that shit is scary.
It's the irony in it. Nurses are there to save lives, bro.
Yeah.
And you over here taking them out. And it's like, at what point did that switch in your brain? Like, at what point did it switch?
Yeah.
You know, because it's like, I bet being a nurse, as bad as the job is, there is some type of gratification from doing the job. Come on, dog. You're fucking cleaning old people's bedpans. You changing all this shit. You're dealing with kids. It's a lot of things. Like, a teacher's job is probably not as gratifying, like especially a high school teacher's job. Okay, yeah, if one kid could learn, maybe that's the gratification. But the nurse, you're literally like saving people's lives. So when you're coming out here and killing these fools, it just really doesn't like correlate in my head at all. Like, why?
She gets her rocks off from it somehow. Like there's something in her where it's like, oh yeah, I want to do it on some psychopathic, sociopathic killer type shit. Like,
Maybe she had miscarriages.
And I mean, and she's a cow. Maybe, or maybe she hates babies for some reason. But you're a coward for killing something that can't even protect itself. Like you killing a baby. Like you don't think the parents want to see their fucking kids again? Like if I'm one of the parents, like I'm going after your head. You know what I'm saying? Like. Cause I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of desensitized to violence. I'm trying to think and like justify it. Like, nah, she just did that shit for no reason. Cause I'm thinking back of like Nazi Germany, right? You had the Angela death, which I forgot his name. I think it was Joseph Mengele, right? Where he was doing all type of tests on twins, like all type of shit. And he was right now. I don't know if racist is the word, but he was prejudiced and hated Jews, anti-Semitic, hated Jews. But he did it in the name of science. Like he was trying to do some shit. Like the book Grey's no, but listen. The book
Say what you will about those guys, man.
No, I'm not like
they
that.
were into science.
I'm not justifying it. I'm saying on a level of sociopathic, psychopathic killer, he had a reason to do it. He was doing it in the name of science. The book Grey's Anatomy that doctors use and learn from, that all came from Nazi Germany because of all the tests they was doing. Like so
without that guy, we wouldn't have the knowledge
we have about bones and nerves and all this other type of shit. Like they was doing some crazy shit in Nazi Germany, bro. They was cutting dogs the heads of dogs off and having them still animating this shit. Like it was crazy. But
wow.
Back to the point. He is wild, right? But in the name of science, she's doing it just because she just feels like it that day. Like she just wants to do some edgy shit. Like what the fuck is wrong with you? Like you for sure deserve to get fed to the lions.
That's a wild bitch. I'll tell you that, boy.
And I don't think if you did 7 babies now, if you did 7 babies right now and you're just getting caught, how many other babies you've done that to?
A lot of babies.
Because it's like
just fucking those babies up.
Like what if she's like a substitute nurse? at a different hospital. Yeah, that'd be wild. And now it's like you can't trace it back to her.
Yeah.
On that type of shit. So I don't know. This lady deserves. Oh, actually, she's just accused right now. But
What's
this
worse?
lady deserves hell if the accusing is correct.
What's worse as a parent? Knowing that your baby got killed at the hands of a nurse, or having your baby be taken out of the nursery, but let's say the nurse is the reason as to why. So your kid gets kidnapped, you're never seeing your kid again, or your baby dies and you know she's dead. Or whatever your baby gender is. All right. Yeah.
If the baby gets kidnapped, it's like I have hope that maybe I'll meet him.
Okay.
But that might kill me every single time. Like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go find my baby. I'm gonna find my baby. But then the other thought is like, what is happening to my baby? Does my baby have its organs? Does my baby have these? Is my baby growing up in a good environment? All these types of things. The baby's dead. It just gives you closure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
the worst type of closure.
Yeah, because the other one, at least the way my brain works, it's like I'm gonna keep overthinking that shit. I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna find my baby tomorrow, but then I'm also thinking like, yo, my baby is probably like being raised by drug dealers or some shit. Like,
I'm motherfucking in Mexico.
yeah, bro, that
Not the
just
drug
does
dealer
it.
part, but just say he a different country. I didn't mean to correlate the drug dealers in Mexico.
Yeah. I would say if the baby died, I'd at least get closure. I'd be. Then I have some type of way of recovering from that and growing from that.
All right. No, enough of the baby talk, bro.
Yeah.
I got like 10, 20 minutes, man. Let's get something juicy.